You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold hard cash. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, we're going to talk about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, banging it to the goddamn moon. And then from there, we're going to go to the mid-term time frame, guys. We're going to see see how that's reacted in terms of Fibonacci lines and stuff like that. From there, we're going to go straight through to the longer-term time frame, guys. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing altcoins today. Not feeling the best in terms of health, so yeah, I'm not gonna be doing a very long stream today, guys. But just so I can have a little bit of a rest, and then carry on throughout the week every morning as normal, right? That's sort of the ideal plan. So yeah, it's not gonna be the longest stream in the world, but yeah, we are gonna cover Bitcoin across multiple angles here to see if we can get some sort of prediction of where we're going to go in terms of supports and resistances and stuff like that, and where we can really see Bitcoin like heading off for the start of the week, right? In a reflection of what's actually happened over the weekend, right? Pretty crazy stuff. Pretty crazy price action. I mean, to be honest, it was a bit sideways, but coming through on the 4th of February here, you can see the price action that we did see coming through. I saw you guys in the Telegram. You were going absolutely mental, right? You go mental for this price action. Absolutely, really, really nice to see. Without further ado, let's do some shout outs coming through. We got Phoenix, we got Lauren, we got Ceregra, we got Hero Optimist as well. Lauren saying you're feeling fantastic. Okay, I am feeling fantastic. I'm not feeling too bad. I'm not feeling too bad. I just need like a good like 12 hours, and then I'll be cool. That'll be cool. But yeah, just not. It's obviously when you get up in the morning, you're not feeling the best. It's usually the worst, right? So yeah. Anyway, I am feeling good though, Lauren. I know what you're trying to say. Don't you worry. Without further ado, let's get straight into it, guys. Do appreciate the lights coming through, and we can see starting off here on the hourly time frame, guys. What do we have here? We have got this giant, pretty huge parallel channel to the upside, right? This giant parallel channel to the upside. There's support on the lower side that we are seeing here, as you can see, testing this before on the 3rd of February there. If we are going to see any sort of big dumps to the downside here for Bitcoin, we now know that we've got support at 37,900, which is quite nice to actually say, considering the state of that filthy downtrend which we're in for God knows how many months, right? So yeah, it's quite nice to see that we do have actually quite a lovely level of support coming up now. And vice versa with the volume weighted ATR band coming up to say hello as well. We're above all major moving averages here, guys, on the 1 hour time frame as well. We're actually above the volume weighted ATR band as well. Now, what does that tell us? It tells us usually, guys, we are due a bit of a pullback here, and the pullback for the volume weighted ATR band in terms of the support point that we could be looking for here is going to be correlating with this trend line that we have here from this rising parallel channel as well, right? You can see the support that we've got on the lower side here. You can see the resistance that we've got on the top side here, creating this sort of upward sloping ranging sort of channel, right? So if we are going to see a bit of a micro downtrend coming through for Bitcoin, and to be honest, guys, it's absolutely fine if that does happen, because you can see how well we've been progressing up recently, setting higher lows continuously, smashing through highs like they're literally a knife through butter. Really, really good stuff coming through there. So yeah, if we are going to see us dump down today, guys, or see any sort of correction coming through, the point to really be watching is what I would say here. The point to really be watching is going to be this horizontal at 41,764. And to be honest, that's really quite nice to say. Bitcoin at 41,000. I mean, it's at like 43, right? Absolutely crazy, crazy stuff. So yeah, really, really good to see BTC jumping up. I'm sure you guys are getting excited about your altcoin hodls again, because they're on the way up as well. Good stuff. But yeah, so far in terms of just a summary in terms of the level of support that we could be looking for here for Bitcoin, this area is going to be really, really congruent. You can see this horizontal, how many times we've actually had resistance of this horizontal, quite a lot before we actually had that lovely break. So what does that tell us? If we do break this horizontal here, guys, as well as this upward sloping support line, then we could be looking at a move down, right? This could be a potential cheeky little short position on the short-term time frame, right? This could be a little cheeky short position coming through here. In terms of measure moves, guys, I would be doing on something along the lines of this. Obviously, not the neatest thing in the world. We could be doing a different trend line like that, right? And then obviously that's gonna be the measure move. But yeah, just for simplicity's sake, right now this is gonna be the measure move down. Obviously, depending on where we're gonna break, guys. Ideally, this is gonna be the breakdown to the downside here. Obviously, not a favorable opinion right now, but if this is gonna happen, we need to be basically prepared for every sort of scenario there, guys. Because at the end of the day, we've banged it, right? We have banged it. We're not just going to keep going up. We are going to have pullbacks to the downside. If we can profit from these little cheeky pullbacks, from these high lows being formed, then yes, why the hell not are we going to, right? Why are we not going to? So in terms of percentages for that move to the downside, guys, obviously it's going to be very congruent break over horizontal, like I was just saying. We will be losing all major moving averages. We will be losing the volume weighted average true range as well. And we know what happens when we usually can't even speak today. Usually lose that, guys. You can see the resistance that we do find there. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for there in terms of this little red pinky bad boy. If we do lose that, there's going to be a lot of resistance to the downside. So yeah, it's about 3% on the table there. You can see we do have the 200 EMA coming up to say hello as well. So wherever that does actually hit us with the price coming down there in terms of price action, then we're going to be using that for a take profit point, guys. We're going to be using that for a take profit point, at no doubt at all, right? Now, if we are going to have continuation to the upside, amazing stuff. We will be setting new highs here, guys. It's going to be really, really good. I am long on the midterm there, and I will get into that in a second. But for right now, I'm not really going to be adding to my long position here, just because we're crossing some really major areas coming through on the longer term timeframes, which I will be going into in a minute. And apologies if you can hear my dog barking, but I will be going into that in a minute. But at this point in time, for the short term timeframe, sorry, then this is something I will be looking for if we are going to lose a really, really key area, and that's going to be 41,700, guys. In terms of the RSI coming through, pretty central. I mean, even after that massive pump coming through on February the 4th coming through, did you guys see the volume for that? It was absolutely nuts, right? That's just clean cut example of smart money coming through there, guys. So yeah, that's definitely something to be it's basically the whales, guys. The whales coming in and moving the price. But yeah, from there, obviously we did have that that nice consolidation, guys. That nice basically sideways sort of momentum coming through there. And from there, I think I've got someone outside cleaning all the gutters of the houses, right? So apologies if I get distracted. But yeah, from there, guys, we've basically seen basically a big downtrend on the RSI, because it basically is a reflection of the buying strength coming through for Bitcoin. If we're going sideways, this will be returning to the central point of the chart, right? Well, the central point of the RSI coming through there. So yeah, as you can see, we're not sat overbought, we're not sat oversold at all. So yeah, it's not the best gauge at the moment to really be getting anything from. In terms of divergences and stuff like that, we are getting closer. Yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to a bullish divergence coming through here, guys. But obviously, depending on how low this price goes before we do see a reversal, in terms of like a little cheeky high low being set there. And to be honest, we do have quite a lot of support coming through here in terms of moving averages here on the short-term time frame. So yeah, that's something I probably would expect. Just looking out my office window, and there's just a guy just watching me, right? It's really, really weird. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. I would say volume at this point in time is actually still trending down, guys. My head is in the way for that. But as you can see, volume, my camera's a bit off actually. Let me move that over. Yeah, so as you can see, volume is still trending down, guys. So this is definitely something to be looking out for there for another breakout in the price, because so far it's not been it's not really been. I mean, we've had a bit of a pump coming into Monday so far, but from there it's just been a bit of a correctionary period, bouncing off the 10 symbol and also the 21. So yeah, nothing too crazy happening as of yet in terms of volume. Is the retail clients, guys. We're not at this point in time. We haven't really had any proper smart money coming into play as of yet, right? Let's see what the MACD is doing. Macadamia nut. Yeah, we were using this as some sort of trend cycle. I mean, to be honest, you can see the validation that we have had from this morning and the reversal of the trend coming through there. So you can see this is actually it is going to be a clean example for a reversal of the trend when we do see this actually play out again, when we do have an uptrend. So yeah, it's still going to be a piece of information I'm going to be using. But as you can see here, guys, we're pretty much next to a bullish crossover coming through there. So yeah, that's we're still going to be quite a bit far away. I can't even speak today. Quite a bit far away from that. Doesn't even make sense. Quite far away from that still. So yeah, let's move on to the midterm time frame. Let's get this done. Apologies, guys. It's as I said, I'm not feeling the best, but yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. We all good, right? We all good. But yeah, anyway, let's move on, right? Because and yeah, I'm not going to keep repeating that because the law of attraction and stuff. I will get better, but I just need a little bit of a rest day, guys. A little bit of a rest day. Hence it's going to be a short stream today. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Midterm time frame here for BTC. As you can see, we do have a small parallel channel. Let me just get rid of that for a second. You can see we did have a parallel channel coming down here, guys. It is very messy at this point in time because, yes, I am long here. I can explain where I went long and why I went long here. We cleared a very, very key Fibonacci retracement on the 0.382 here. It was after a massive pump, so I was a bit skeptical there. But I was like, you know what? If you're a bit skeptical on a position like that, I said to myself, you know what, I'm just not going to put in as much as what I would put in usually. I'm not going to risk as much because the risk reward scenario, if I'm not comfortable in the trade, then I'm not going to be getting into it, right? With as much equity. So I didn't put as much equity into it as I usually would, but I did jump in on this candle body close on the 4 hour here. And basically just rode that wave all the way up. Now, being in this long position now, the measure move here from this falling parallel channel, guys, the measure move from this falling parallel channel here, break into the upside, was really quite big, guys. Really, really quite big. Looking something along the lines of this. As you can see, this is basically going to be a drag to there for the breakout scenario there. And actually, no, it's the breakout scenario there, right? Sorry, I'm getting confused with trend lines. It's a very messy chart. 1 second, let me get rid of the what machine. There we go. It's a bit more visually appealing. Let's get rid of that for now, and let's go on this breakout scenario here, guys. This is going to be the move up in terms of the measure move, right? In terms of the measure move completion, that's going to be bringing us all the way up to potentially 46,700, guys, which is really, really quite nice to get to there. I got you, Richard, quicker than you can type now. But yeah, as you can see, this is going to be the move up, guys. 18.66% there. Definitely something to be looking out for there. As I said, I'm basically riding this wave up. Now we're actually at a really quite interesting point, guys, because obviously we do have this this downtrend here, and we do have the Fibonacci lines put in there, the Fibonacci retracement lines put in there for the continuation of this downtrend. But as we have been talking about, guys, let me get rid of this for a second. As we have been talking about, the 0.5 is the key reversal point for for the confirmation of a new uptrend, right? Which is considering I'm long, very good, very good right now. We're basically having a bit of confirmation that we are likely to head up from here, right? Now, what does that tell us? It basically tells us that we basically need to be redrawing these Fibonacci retracements, right? So we're going to get rid of that one for now because we have crossed the 0.5, the 50% move there. Now we're going to go from the swing low to the swing high as of yet, which is going to be around here. Now, this basically means if we're going to have a pullback, guys, key areas to be looking out for there is the 0.236, and that is going to be 40,400 for a continuation of this uptrend, guys, because now we have had the confirmation that we are having this uptrend basically have the continuation, right? Still, I do want to be looking at this 0.5 on the downtrend here, because if we do lose that coming through, probably in the next, I want to see a bit more. I want to see like a good 2 days above here before really having that confirmation coming through. That if we start losing these areas, then it's likely that we are going to head down from here, right? It's likely that we are going to head down from here. Sorry, I got that guy. He's looking through the window. Like, I'm a few floors up as well. It's like he's cleaning all the gutters and stuff. So yeah, it's quite comical right now. Never had anything like this. But yeah, anyway, that's what I would say about the Fibonacci retracements, guys. Key areas to be looking out for there is going to be 41,300. And what did we say a second ago? We said going from the swing low here to the swing high. For the 0.236 there, it is going to be around 40,300 as well. So those will be the Fibonacci retracement areas I will be looking for supports and resistances. Let's bring up the WOD machine and let's have a little look at that for now. Let me just get rid of these for now, right? Just a bit more visually appealing for you guys. So yeah, I would say we are looking for, let's have a little look. We've got the volume weighted ATR band coming through at, yeah, Lauren, it's really quite funny actually. We've got a volume weighted ATR band coming through, and it's cleaning the windows as well. We've got a volume weighted ATR band coming through at like 43,868 there. And that's going to be an area to be looking out for, that for resistance there. Let's see if we can find some examples of resistance coming through. As you can see, very, very strong indeed. If we can get above this, guys, hello, we could actually be trending up and it could be really, really nice here. But yeah, I would expect some sort of resistance, especially after a gigantic, mega pump like this, right? Really, really quite big here, guys. Massive, massive volume coming through there. We did see that on the shorter term time frame. But it does tell me that we are due some sort of pullback coming through there. And that's why those Fibonacci retracements that we were talking about a minute ago are really, really quite crucial there. Let me have a little look at the chat quickly. Sorry, I've just been trying to smash through the sloth bag coming through there. We've got Chris, we've got George, we've got Ray Lan as well there. Bruno Tia request until 20. We've got LR coming through. Nice to see you on the stream there, LR. Nice to see you got back to England all safe and stuff. And yeah, that sounded quite stressful travels. So yes, I bet you're a bit more relaxed to be home now. But yeah, which is really nice. And obviously I hope you had a great time as well. We've got Cyber coming through as morning chat. Good morning to you, sir, as well. 24 people watching and 7 likes. Unbelievable, guys. Do appreciate those likes coming through. Does help out the channel drastically, right? And guys, I'm not going to be here for too long today because I'm slightly under the weather, but getting better. I'm going to smash it. So yeah, all good. Moving on to the RSI coming through on the midterm coming through for BTC here. As you can see, guys, we're seriously overbought here. So I would expect some sort of sell-off coming through here, or just some consolidation, because we know if we have consolidation for BTC, that will bring the RSI down because it's a reflection on the strength index, the buying strength for Bitcoin here. So yeah, I would expect the RSI to be coming down if we are going to have some sideways action. To be honest, being at these levels, it's not healthy, right? It's not healthy here. We are due some sort of sell-off coming through there. And as you can see, this is obviously due to the humongous pump, the humongous whales coming through and moving the price, right? Now, let's have a look at the directional movement index coming through here. I mean, we were talking about the ADX before clearing above the 20 level here, guys. We're clearing above the 20 level. We know about the ADX. We know it determines how strong the trend is going to be, right? And when we saw this, with this uptrend coming through here, when we did see this bullish crossover with the ADX coming up and creeping up above this 20 zone, hitting that checkpoint for the strength there, it looked really quite good, really, really quite bullish, right? From there, it just kind of skirted around in terms of that sideways sort of action there, but we still stayed in that uptrend. That's the main point I really want to get to here. Now, where's the ADX now? At 42, guys. This shows so much strength right now for this trend, which is very, very positive. It is what I want to say. It's very, very positive here. But please don't get too excited, right? Don't get too excited. Just because there is something I do want to cover here on the longer term time frame, right? It is going to be exactly where we are now, right? Very crucial stuff. We've got the VPVR coming through here. That's obviously a very, very strong point of resistance here. We've got the 55 moving average as well. That's a very strong point of resistance. We are still in a downtrend here, guys. We're still in a downtrend here on the macro scale, right? And this basically tells us we've got a Fibonacci retracement coming through at 43,568. So I'm going to be taking profit at all of these really crucial areas, right? I am, because I'm not just going to be waiting to be reversed on here. We are still in a downtrend. We're still in a downtrend. Still in a downtrend, right? Yes, we've had a bit of confirmation coming through on the midterm here, but we are still in technically a macro downtrend, guys. So it's it could literally be a trap coming through there, guys. A very, very strong trap indeed, because I know a lot of people have been waiting for a bit of bullish momentum coming through here. So yeah, think like a whale. The whole scenario, you're not going to fail. We just got to be prepared and just be taking profit, right? And we know about the world economies and stuff like that at the moment. It's all in the toilet. No, it's all up in the air at the moment, guys. So yeah, just please don't get too greedy. And that does bring me on to the fear and greed index, guys, because we're seeing this really creep up to quite a healthy level now. We're at a really healthy level, and this is obviously going to be attracting in a lot more new traders as well when we are seeing crypto start trending up here on like the midterm timeframes and stuff like that. It does bring in like a lot of new investors and a lot of new people getting into trading and crypto in general, right? So that's obviously a good thing. It is going to be a good thing, especially for the BTC dominance, right? We are seeing potentially fingers crossed, guys, a lower high actually gets set here from this most recent lower high, right? If this is going to be a confirmed lower high, I would like to see the BTC dominance come back down to this 40% sort of level there. That's going to be the area that we are going to be looking for a lovely break. If we can break that, guys, the money that is going to be made, there's going to be a lot of money coming through for altcoins coming through there, guys, because obviously it's a reflection of how much money is getting put through to BTC and to the altcoins, right? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that does actually plan out. But yeah, a lot of people are saying, do you think we're going up from here? Look, guys, I'm long here on the midterm time frame here, just from this massive breakout scenario, from this, we're looking for that 18% coming through there. But there is a lot of factors here. There's a lot of things telling us that we're going to have resistance, right? We're not just going to be banging it up like quite strong like this without any sort of pullback coming through, right? We've got the 55 moving average holding us back. We've got a very strong area on the VPVR holding us back here. We've got a Fibonacci retracement holding us back from 43, 44K, right? So I would probably expect 44K to get tapped and then some sort of resistance coming through there. You can see it's more 43,800. So yeah, just keep that in your back pocket. 43,800 is going to be the area to really be looking out for there today, guys. For Bitcoin in general. Let's have a little look at where we're at on the RSI for Bitcoin coming through on the daily. You can see we've clearly smashed through those trend lines there, so that's really quite nice to see. So yeah, we're going to get rid of them. All good stuff coming through there. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it from me today. Apologies, it's not the longest thing in the world today. Usually I'll stay on for like at least an hour or so. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow to give you guys a bit more of an update and hopefully a lot more altcoins and stuff like that, right? Just because I need a rest day, right? I need to rest. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow, guys. But thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And yeah, good luck making that money out there today. And just be careful because the markets are going to be very choppy, and we could be looking for some clean manipulation to start the week, right? But yeah, for now, thank you ever so much. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.